carrying purses.
Honestly, Sam, I'm not a fan of like carrying
The
around
only bag I
my
have that
cash.
has all my pins on it is my con bag.
Yeah, but
If I'm going to
what's up, everybody? Welcome to
carry stuff.
tonight's episode of Roll Dragon, where a bunch of us nerds sit down and play Dungeons and Dragons. But before we start today's session, sorry about the little bit of a delay. We did want to like set up properly, and for the first time in forever, we have the actual entire cast here. So yay!
We almost didn't today.
Almost. But currently, since we couldn't get Molly's camera to work, Molly's currently only on voice call. So yeah. But okay, whoop whoop, hey, Tazzy in chat already. Hell yeah. So hold on.
Hold on, I didn't understand anything that just happened because Tom kept cutting out.
Well, basically, I was just like filling in like on video that like. Molly was
It's not Roll the Dragon without tech difficulties.
Exactly.
It's been 0 days.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
It's been
Announcements, by the way? Question mark.
Oh goodness.
usually at the end.
Okay, where the fuck?
Announcements, by the way.
Oh, announcements.
Usually at the end.
And
Usually at the end.
and at the beginning
Sometimes
as
you
well.
do it at the beginning too.
No, yeah, we usually do announcements at the beginning as well. Yeah, if anything. If you have an announcement, go ahead.
Well, two things. Happy Pride Month
Hell yeah, dudes.
for everyone. And then happy early birthday to Danny, aka Editing is Everything. Her birthday's tomorrow, and she's
Yeet.
fucking lit. So happy birthday to her.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Also, last night was also International Tabletop Day. So we're dedicating this episode to pretty much all tabletop players around the globe, and also shout out to High Rollers, the Yogscast D&D stream. Recently, Mark Humes, one of the cast members from High Rollers, did a My Little Pony one shot on the Critical Role D&D channel.
Oh my god! Hell yeah!
So.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so that the VOD for that will be up today actually. So feel free to watch that after the stream.
Oh my god.
So
Perfect.
without further ado, if there's no announcements around the table at all, let's get into tonight's episode of Roll the Dragon. So, and by the way, we still don't have the intro yet. Eli has been hard at work working on it for the past few weeks. Hopefully by next session we will have it. That's really it. So, yeah.
It's gonna be lit, fam.
It will.
Hopefully so, because he's been hard at work. Yeah, hopefully so, because he's been hard at work on it for a while now. So, yeah.
Is
All right.
the next episode or the episode after, which is the AMA?
The next episode, hopefully. The intro.
I thought it was 11/21/31 for the Ask Me Anything.
Yeah. It's 11/21. Yeah, it's we still have like two episodes for the AMA as well, I believe. Yeah. So yeah. Where we last left off, you guys, the top table, Morgana, Mistfall, and Amida, pretty much walked in through a crack in the wall of the city of Hendal, and found, after some circumstances, Amida's old village. While the bottom table pretty much just napped.
What the fuck just?
Right. And so to reiterate, everybody at the top table, you guys have 1 point of exhaustion at the moment. And we'll be with you guys in a bit. So, Nezes, Daken, and Isla, what are you guys doing at the moment with the springs? Pretty much all to yourselves at the moment. Emily, let's start with you.
A brief recap of what I missed from the last two episodes.
Pretty much in the springs, Morgana and Mist got high. And Morgana and Amida had a food fight. Had pretty much like a food competition.
Not a food fight, an eating competition.
Eating competition. Yeah, that's what I meant. But pretty much you know that the fridge is always restocked with food, and that the water from the springs on their own are pretty much, if you splash them high enough, the fumes are pretty much the same as ingesting weed, more or less. They will get you high. So pretty much, what are you going to do with the springs? They're more or less by design. They're like Japanese old hot springs, kind of in the design. Like the floor is like in like the paper, and the walls are like tatami ones, and there is a koi pond nearby as well, outside the porch, in the porch as well. So what do you choose to do?
Something first from the fridge.
Alright, so you open the fridge and you just see every little bit and every little corner just being stacked up with food. Everything from salads to vegan cheese. Everything you can desire is there. Hey, Ace coming in with Twitch Prime for 4 months, my dude. Hollers.
This her chance?
Whoa.
Will she finally salad?
Will she finally get the salad? Emily, you
I'm
cut
gonna
out.
have a salad.
Alright.
Yeah!
So you pretty much
Get that salad.
roll me an intelligence check really quick, please, Nezes.
Oh no. Oh god.
What happened?
5.
A 5. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
3.
So one of the salads you pick up, you kind of unknowingly pick up like a salad with crickets in it.
Hey, it's protein.
Not the worst thing I've eaten.
Not the worst thing. All right.
What's the worst thing you've eaten?
Me or Nezes?
Both.
Yeah.
Once.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. But
Okay,
Karen-
Emily, we need to talk after. 'Cause
We'll talk after the session. Anyway, continue talking.
Yeah.
Alright, so as you pull out the salad, you kind of just and as you open like the container, boing. There's just one cricket just kind of alive and jumping out of the salad.
Or are they?
If you look into the bowl itself, you kind of see that like a couple of them are twitching, but the rest are dead.
I'm still gonna eat the salad.
All right, roll me a Constitution.
Don't care.
Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Commitment. Commitment.
people eat crickets like all the time.
Yeah. But still, Emily, what'd you roll? Oh. Oh. 14. Okay. You kind of, after while eating the salad, you kind of feel something come up, but then settle down again. You just barely made the DC. Alright, so as you just finish up the salad, you kind of close the fridge. You hear a little bit of a rustling, and that's where we'll leave the springs for now. If Daken and Allah have nothing at the moment,
We're just
sleeping.
We just went to sleep.
Yeah, and
Like we said to Morgana before she tried to steal my keys, we're going to bed.
yeah. All right. We'll be back with you guys shortly. I'll be back with you, Daken and Isla, in a bit. Morgana, Mistfall, and Amida. As you go through the crack again, you felt your body just kind of turn into this amorphous black smoke and go through it in a second. And if you look around the village, even though you entered in during more or less evening and nighttime, this entire village is bright as day. So, Amida, you look around and you don't seem to see either of your younger siblings, just your mother and your father around the town, with more or less what you remember of your village, plus a few more people that you don't recall.
Wait a second. You said that her brother and or her sister were working with her father in the forge.
That's a bit of a retcon because I didn't know that they were younger than Amida.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I assumed she had like older siblings, not younger siblings. So.
It's all good.
So as you carry on, you look around. The village seems more or less intact than from what you last remember it. What do you choose to do?
You said he was at the forge?
Yeah.
I want to go there.
All right. As you approach the forge, the scolding heat from him working everything just overwhelms you to the point where you're not sure if it really is him from your vision getting clouded by everything around you. But you focus in a little bit and it is him, but you kind of notice that he's a lot younger than what you remember him by.
Dad? Is that you?
Yeah, he's currently just whacking like a piece of metal with a hammer at the moment. He kind of hears you in the corner of his ear. He kind of turns around. I'm sorry, but I don't have any children at the moment. Who are you? We are expecting, but not. I'm not sure. What do you mean by that?
Sorry, I thought you were a different. Who the fuck?
Kaylee!
I'm sorry!
Kaylee!
My phone fucked up. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Alright. Carrying on.
What the fuck is right, Ace?
Alright. So, he kind of has his hammer in hand, and while talking with you, he dips like the hot rod that he's been working on into just water, and you see smoke, intense smoke come out from where he dipped it into the water. And just he kind of looks at you and says, "I'm not sure what you mean by that, but if you need anything done, I can get it done for you." And he takes out the metal rod. He puts it in the furnace again. He takes it out and starts to mash it into a blade once more.
It's okay. I'll be on my way, sir. And she kind of just walks away from the forge.
Wait. Okay. Amida? What, you're... Am I gonna be a... Are you my daughter? I'm gonna have a daughter. I'm gonna have a daughter. He kind of just stumbles.
How do you know my name?
Me and Hera have been thinking of your name for the past few months. He kind of drops everything and just leaps into a hug. And he kind of clutches you so close that you can barely breathe. The usual bear hug from your old pops.
It really is you.
So I guess my little girl's gonna be a proud warrior someday, huh? Look at you!
Yeah, well, you were the one that trained me.
And I'm sure he kind of notices your physique a little bit more. Tell me what happened. Your grandmother wouldn't let you go so skinny if she was around.
Oh, come on, I'm not that bad.
You're practically bones and skin! Come on, what happened?
It's a lot to explain, actually. Maybe we should head home and see Mom.
Of course, dear, of course. And he just kind of starts to go back a bit into the forge. You see him put away a couple of things. And he puts up the usual like closed sign that he does like every other day in the forge if something goes awry or if someone comes by that he's not expecting to. Because your father was an eccentric man. He kind of put different closed signs for different occasions. And do you remember that the one he had is the oldest one he has? And for family occasions. So as you carry on, he kind of leads you to your old house. And you do notice that the extension from where your siblings' rooms were made is still not there. It's more or less in the process of being caved out from where your house is and built with the clay that it usually is built in. And for Mistfall and Amida, you guys just see you guys just feel scorching heat from the sun just shine upon you. Not to mention the fact that when you walk into the forge, if you choose to behind Amida, it's just the heat is just overwhelming you to the point where you feel just sweat down your backs like immensely.
You mean Mist and Morgana?
Mist and Morgana, yes. You just feel sweat down your backs just course through from both the scorching heat of the sun and the forge on its own. You're not exactly sure how Amida and the rest of her clan around the village pretty much survive in the scorching heats, especially while being more or less of a wolfkin.
Can I do an Arcana or Arcana check?
For what exactly?
About this section, we're in the hole, but there was magic coming out of it. I want to see like what the world or this me out of, even if it's like an illusion or something.
Okay. Yeah, roll me an Arcana check, please.
May I also make an Arcana check?
Yeah, go ahead. Both of you roll Arcana checks.
I get disadvantage.
This is with
both.
disadvantage?
Yeah, since again you guys are at one exhaustion point. Disadvantage on the ability checks.
13.
Okay, so I rolled the same number.
Which is
18.
Okay, plus
plus
your
Arcana,
modifier,
which is 22.
Okay.
Tell me the tea, honey.
All right, Mistfall, would you
I
roll?
literally rolled an 8.
13.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. So, Morgana, as soon as you stepped through the hole, the crack in the wall, and you felt your body materialize in this plane, you felt something off. You definitely know that this isn't even the right material plane where you guys were used to on Sadori. So you definitely sense that this is not this is completely out of your realm. This is not even your timeline at the moment.
I'm gonna relay that to Mistfall.
Because I would know certain things about Amida's clan and the history, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you know more than I do at this point. So...
Town was raided. Our village was raided.
Yeah. But this was while Amida was still a kid, so this is way before that. Stasi brings up a good point. you kind of feel your draconic tattoos just kind of flash a bit, but they flash blue for whatever reason. And you just feel, you just kind of, if you choose to lift up your hand, you kind of see like one teensy hole just open up in the space where you lift it up.
So, would this technically be a rift? Time and space?
Perhaps. With your roll exactly, you neither of you know actually. The DC for that specifically was a bit higher, but you do realize that this is way beyond your timeline at the moment.
Well, that's just my theory. So, just some
A game
theory.
All right, but as your father leads you to your house, we'll leave you guys there for a minute. Daken and Isla, I want you both to roll me wisdom saving throws really quick, please.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Here we go again.
Because I have advantage, I rolled 25.
Nice. Isla?
25.
15, okay.
I thought I was gonna say something like 5, and I would have just been like, oh no.
Oh no. It's time for the worst
There's Dan
nightmare.
over here with like these high as hell rolls, and then I was just like, shit.
I got +8 wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, so you roll a
Jesus.
17, so naturally, yeah.
I got a plus.
Yeah, but as
He's
you
right by us.
as you drift off to sleep, both of you find yourselves in the same dream, strangely enough.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
You're both at Duel Academy. Or
Oh,
if you look
yes.
around, what seems to be left of it.
oh, okay, so it's post-setting, great.
But you blink, and it's all back to its usual state. And
Neato.
and you look around, all the other students are alive and well, and you kind of see Katri, Angel, Eric, Morella, all of them run by you,
Fucking Eric.
and
Leave him alone.
Fucking Eric.
and
Eric.
both of
Oh,
you.
there's that scar I gave.
Both of you roll me perception checks with advantage, please.
Huh, that's a nat 1.
Shit.
You
7.
have that nat 20 you can use.
Nah, it's a dream.
Alright. Isla,
I
what's your
got
roll?
a shit.
I don't
7.
know, dreams are pretty important.
Alright, so for both of you, in the corner of your eye, you do kind of see.
I know, Tazzy. I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 1.
Well, that was with advantage, but hey.
Yeah, but I thought not 1 overrides advantage.
Yeah, I did kind of forget to tell you guys that home rule was kind of bullshit. So.
Oh, okay. Well,
You're-
if you need to know, then since that isn't actually, then I rolled an 8. So.
Yeah,
fun.
That's fine. Yeah, both of you in the corner of your eye, you do see like a very, very old version of Seren, more or less edging upon 80s into 80, 90 years old. But wearing a full black Duelist Academy uniform.
Oh, so he's wearing Chaz's outfit.
More or less, but like full black. He doesn't have like the white accent as well.
Chaz had gray. It was dark.
Oh yeah, but
I'll
it's more or less like, because I believe Chaz wore a long coat when he got the black uniform. This is like a base one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe Chaz wore like a full-on like long coat with his uniform, but this is more or less just a regular jacket.
I'll I'll put in discussion for reference.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, but again, like it was the way what Saren's wearing is like the full like regular black jacket, not like a full long coat.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, you both see him just kind of walk away past you and just disappear. And you both wake up about 6 hours after you fell asleep, and you just kind of see, you look around, and you actually don't see Nezes anywhere. And Nezes, going back to you for the moment, while Daken and Isla are asleep, you roll me a perception check, please.
Or
Okay. As you just finish your salad, with crickets in it, by the way, mind you, right behind you, you just hear, and you sense long fingers just clasp your hands and just drag you back. And what you feel is in a split second, you feel your entire body getting dragged through the room, through the doors to the porch, and into the koi pond itself. And you try to breathe, but everything around you is just forcing you to just freeze up. And you look around in the water. You turn around completely, and before you opens up a massive snake-like eye glowing towards you from the depths of the water. And in a flash, it just opens up, and one slit is going down the entire eye. And you just hear, "Rescue, consume, release." This is Nezes, neither Daken or Isla.
Wait, what the hell?
And around you, you feel the black tendrils just consume you. Nezes, and you just feel water just go down your entire, from your throat to your entire body. The black tendrils wrap around you, and just you feel them squeezing. Your entire torso just getting more or less ripped apart, but before you know it, you pretty much while Daken and Isla are awake, you see just Nezes' body get dropped from the ceiling with salt water just pouring down her entire body.
what the hell just happened?
I'm so sorry.
Welcome back.
Alright. You three don't see this. Only Daken and Isla at the moment.
I thought we were asleep.
When you woke up, you didn't see Nezes for a couple moments, but then Nezes just kind of dropped from the ceiling with salt water pretty much covering her entire body.
Okay, so 6 hours later.
Yeah.
Okay, so at 3 fucking a.m.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should have gone with us.
Alright. Nezes, roll me a history check, please.
of rolling things. 14.
Okay. You know that
I'm
the
tired
creature
of
that was
rolling.
summoning you at the moment isn't from this plane of reality. But you do know that it has been worshipped in the continent of Exandria as a great beast that grants power to those who release it. You're not sure exactly what it's called, but that's what you recall at the moment about this creature that pretty much summoned you to help it.
I know if releasing it bad thing.
Could you repeat that sentence, please? You cut out.
If releasing it would be like a bad thing, other than like the power.
No, you're not sure. You don't know anything about this creature, even its name. You just know that this creature just grants you power, and that's really it. But you kind of look at your palm, Nezes, and you just see an eye slit tattoo on your right palm. The same eye that you saw, but in more of a symbol kind of like with and from the tattoo you just see a bit of like salt water just pour out, more than what you're covered in. It's gonna drip, drip, drip. You kind of shake it off, and it stops. You clutch your hand and it doesn't hurt, but you feel your body grow colder a bit, and then return to its usual temperature. That's really it.
Alright.
Alright. So, Daken and Nyla, with seeing what Nezes just gone through pretty much, what are you guys doing? With how Nezes just kind of returned into here.
Everything alright there?
Nope.
Where did you go?
Something. Don't know what. Koi pond.
Where? Where? Where?
The koi pond.
Oh. Yeah.
If you choose to look into the koi pond itself, you don't see anything but the koi fish. Regular roll as koi fish.
The koi fish did it.
Did the fish take you?
I don't know, do the fish have giant tentacles and a huge snake eye?
Are there any sorts of octopi in there?
Roll me a perception check, Daken.
The freaking krakens down there or something?
That's hold on. What's my perception modifier again? It's I was a 23.
You kind of pierce through into the pond, and you look right into the bottom of it. Your eyes just kind of flash, and using your dark vision, you just pierce down into the very bottom of the pond. You notice one yellow eyeball stone in the very, very bottom.
Oh, all right. I'm catching up now. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
So, do you choose to try to retrieve it? Either of you?
Do I see it?
Roll me a perception check as well, please, with advantage, since Daken's kind of focused in on it as well.
I found it.
Nat 20.
All right.
I see it.
Nice. Okay. So you kind of just after Daken just kind of looks over and just sees it, you kind of notice and you kind of look at it, and you just hear, and as you look into the stone, you hear the words "release." just coming from the stone itself in the back of your mind.
Can I go try and get the stone?
Alright, yeah, you jump into the koi pond, and it's about, I'm gonna say about 15 feet down. Give me an acrobatics check with advantage, please.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
21.
Okay, yeah, so you kind of just swim down, no problem, grab it, go up. You're still kind of wet, but it's more damp at the moment, because you still kind of got splooshed by this creature as you on re-entry. Kaylee, I swear to God!
You're the one who said it! Not...
Okay, but as you just look into it, if you choose to grab it with the same hand that your palm tattoo is on, it just kind of sinks into your palm and disappears.
Is this bitch double possessed?
Oof.
And after you just feel
Welcome
this,
to the club.
as you feel this just kind of morph past your skin into your hand, you just hear the word consume in the back of your mind, and that's it.
Well, I can assume it.
Alright. And that's where we'll leave you guys for the time being. Amida, Mistfall, and Morgana.
Wait, does Nezes have 2 demons inside of her now? Wait, I didn't...
Oh boy.
Get this girl some food.
Alright. So, Amida. You look around, and you see after you walk into your house, you kind of look around and see your mother still working the kitchen, as usual. But, on the side, you still see something that you haven't seen in years, even while you were born. You only saw it once. A diamond-shaped, like a quarter-shaped stone, more or less like a diamond-shaped, on all sides, being placed onto a small pedestal with 4 more of these around. But you do sense that it was removed while you were alive, but you do remember it from early childhood being placed there. The gems are all more or less more in line with multicolor. So you just look into it and you see just shimmers of red, of blue, of green, and from all the gems as well. So yeah.
Hey, Dad, what are those gems? I saw them when I was younger, but you never did explain them to me.
Not sure. They kind of just appeared one day, right on our porch. And I didn't tell you because I didn't know myself. So,
Right, that makes sense.
I didn't know what's going to happen with them. But if you've seen them before, I guess they're still gonna be here in a bit.
Yeah, I guess so.
Right. And Mr. Morgana, are you still following Amida for the time being, or are you looking around the village on your own?
I want to follow her, but I also want to be like trying to touch everything them like walking past, like people or walls or something.
Alright, yeah. You kind of just touch everything, and you still feel everything tangible. Everything's tangible in here. Yeah, you just kind of you feel everything. Everything's like in a way, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Like if you look around, you see everything's going like pretty much well. You look around. Actually, give me an insight check, please, Mist. To see if anything looks out of the ordinary for you.
Oh, that's my disadvantage. They're both 4.
Okay.
That'd be 7 in total. 7 in total.
Okay. No. You look around. You see everything's fine. All is good with the village. Alright. And Morgana. Alright. Yeah, that's fine.
1 second.
Yeah. Alright. But Mistfall, if you look around some more, you don't notice the gate you guys walk through to get here anymore. You don't see it anywhere around.
I'm back, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, same for you, Morgana. You, after you look around for a bit, you don't notice the crack from where you entered in.
Whoa, what?
We might have a problem.
Morgana, after you look around, you don't see the gate, the crack where you entered into the village from. And
What about it?
It's not there. It's gone. The crack, the gate where we came from, it's not there.
That's a problem.
That is a problem.
Mm-hmm. Don't these tattoos take us back to Sadori?
you look at them again. They're both as soon as you both look at them again, they're pretty much crackling in a blue light. It's more or less unnoticeable on your skin, Mist, but on yours, Morgana, it's more or less just boom, 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 blue.
Wow,
blue.
is it because I'm blue?
Yes.
Wow, racist.
Oh, we're pulling that card, eh?
I'm sorry.
Alright.
Okay, you go on.
But you look around, there doesn't seem to be any way of you getting back at the moment. You look around the village, everything seems to be fine. The people aren't even paying attention to you at the moment. So, what do you choose to do?
Follow Morgana. Or not Morgana, Amida. Both of them.
Alright. Again, as soon as you walk in, you kind of get weird glances from both of Amida's parents if you choose to walk into their home. But from their gaze, they seem to be looking past you. You turn around, you see nothing.
Nothing?
You see...
Like, is it...
You see nothing, but you kind of see them still look past you. And I mean, you kind of just see them both kind of turn to the door and just kind of worried expressions on their faces.
Can they not see us?
Maybe?
Amida, I think we have a problem.
Amida, you can still hear them, but for whatever reason, if you look at your draconic tattoo, it's gone.
Oh no.
Daken, you should have just knocked me the fuck out.
If you give me permission to, I'll make sure to do so next time.
Alright.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You know, I need to get back for you trying to nab my keys.
Oh no.
I'm not
Alright.
gonna let that go anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And, okay. Amida, you look at your wrist where your draconic tattoo used to be. You kind of see just crackle and like red lightning, and it just kind of appears for a second and disappears. It kind of feels like it's going through a time paradox, and it doesn't know if it should exist or not. It's just kind of disappearing and reappearing on your wrist in like brief seconds. You kind of feel your wrist just kind of pulsate and just the tattoo just kind of disappears, reappears in a few seconds.
We need to get out of here.
We need to leave.
Or find the way out.
And your parents just kind of seem to stare off into the door and just kind of shrug off. As if you guys close it, they just kind of Amida's parents just kind of shrug off and carry on with their business.
I'm gonna poke her mom.
Do not!
What was that?
I want to pull some Aries bullshit
No, I'm an
and
Aries.
take 2 pans and just just pull some Julian
No!
Oh
shit.
my fucking god.
Okay,
Frickin' Julian.
I'll allow it. Okay.
Can I still see them?
Yeah, you can still see Mistfall and Morgana.
Morgana, I'm gonna punch you.
And your father just kind of turns to you and says, "Who's Morgana? Who are you talking to? There's no one there."
Is
Wait,
there any
you-
water?
There is running water next to Mistfall, no, next to Amida's mom, in the sink. That's pretty much it. What you can surmise.
Mm.
Wait, you guys can't see? You can't see them?
See who? Yeah, see who, dearie?
Oh, this is prime time to fuck with them. This is prime.
No!
Yo, but since when did Morgana and Mistfall turn into Angel and Shatri?
We're ghosts. We're not supposed to be here. That's the reason why they can't see us. They don't know us. I had an idea where I could shape the water. If there's like a table or the floor, take some like strings of water and like make letters out of it.
Yeah, I'll allow it. Just roll me an
Make
intelligence check.
messages.
Just roll me an intelligence check, please, if you can manage to do that. If you can manage to match the DC.
If not, we resort to blood.
No.
I didn't say their blood. Chill out.
Maybe
No.
19.
Blood ritual?
What'd you roll again? Sorry, missed.
19.
Okay, yeah. So you kind of just pull the water from the sink, and you just kind of look at all three of you. Just kind of see Amida's mom's hands just kind of start to shake. And as she sees just the water just kind of rise up from the sink. And what do you choose to meld into the, what kind of letters do you choose to use?
On the floor, I want to write, hi, period, it's okay. We need help, if that's possible.
Yeah, I'll allow it. So basically, you kind of see Amida's eye just kind of clutch down to the writing. Interesting. I've never seen this arcane energy before. Let's test this out. Kind of, and he actually reaches out towards one of the gems on the countertop. He pulls it out. He shatters it in his arms and tosses it at the water.
What does the water do?
The water starts to twist and meld into an identical form of you, mirroring you
Oh my god.
in what position you're currently at. So at the moment, there is an identical water-made copy of you. Well, you're invisible, but Morgana, you're still not seen to either of Amida's parents at the moment.
Lit.
Can it talk?
Roll. You try to speak, but only bubbles come out.
All fun.
Hold on.
I think I would kind of make like a small wave to them.
Amida's eyes kind of turns to her and says, turns to you and says, Amida, is this your girlfriend?
Dad, no! She's just a friend. We met in another place. No. What?
Girlfriend!
I'm your wife!
Oh my god.
You're not officially wed.
That's true.
I somehow don't believe that.
What do you mean?
I just kind of like point at him like, I wish. She doesn't notice me, but I wish.
I'll roll with it. Your friend. Alright, so I guess you need help, huh? Alright. Oh, better to bust these out than not, I guess. He kind of looks at the crystals again, hoping that they don't do anything bad. Because this is the first time he's ever tried to use one of those crystals on anything.
Wait. I'm gonna hold a hand up like... Morgana. Morgana, look at the gem.
Mm-hmm.
Can you like read what it could possibly do? Sense? Dispel magic? Something?
Roll me an Arcana check, Morgana, please.
Yeah, because I don't have much damage.
Just test every one of them.
Okay, I had disadvantage, but I rolled a nat 20. Does that override?
What's the lower number?
5.
You don't know shit.
Damn it!
Can I roll an Arcana?
Go ahead. If you want to try, you can certainly try.
13.
No, you don't know a goddamn thing about these gems.
I used a net. No!
Alright. So
I guess we have to trust him.
Alright, so you gesture him to go
I don't-
ahead,
I don't-
Noah? To
What
go
color
ahead.
is the gem?
I don't know
the
about
gem
that.
is multicolored. The gem is multicolored. You kind of see it you kind of see it just glitter in like all colors of the rainbow. It's the basis is white, but it glitters in rainbow colors.
Any ideas?
You don't seem to know what it does at all.
Would I know it all as a sorcerer?
No, not even with anything in your background. You wouldn't know anything.
Damn it.
I guess we kind of have to let him.
All right. So as you gesture,
I mean, fuck it.
Yeah.
as you gesture to, do you gesture him to continue with the? Because he's been like freeze framed while you guys has just been talking. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. So he picks up a gem, repeatedly crushes it in his hand, and just tosses it to the ground, hoping that nothing happens. Hold on. Let me see here. Ooh, okay.
Ugh.
Oh, I'm fucked, aren't I?
Alright. Amida,
Why me? Oh no.
you start after your father just kind of crushes it and drops the scattered ones on the ground. Your tattoo starts to pulsate more, and you feel your body just more or less just convulse. You feel yourself grow weaker, and as you just feel all your muscles just tense up in your entire body, and Morgana and Mistfall, both of your tattoos start to glow red, just pulsate as both of your muscles just start to contract again, and you feel your body just collapse to the ground, and you feel just a vibrating drag from your backs as someone was ripping your spines out violently. And Amida, your father, just kind of looks at you and says, "What's going on? What did I do? What did I do?" And he starts to cry.
It's fine. I can handle it.
Are you sure?
Tiamat, you got anything?
No response.
God damn it.
Yeah,
And in desperation, your dad clutches another diamond, another gem, crushes it, tosses again.
What color? No. Fuck.
Same one. All the gems are the same. Drops it on the ground, and your muscles start to tense up again, and it feels like as a metal rod is being just dragged through your entire spine, and all three of you just disappear, and you see yourselves, and you look around. You see your bodies just drift away in what seems to be a black void.
We're dead.
I fucking hope not. I
don't want to roll a new character.
Another moment passes, and your bodies feel like they're getting dragged down through just an endless sea of black ichor.
No, this has to be the shadow plane.
I'm real glad I didn't go right now.
And
you can shut the fuck up.
And after another moment,
deuces.
Go back to sleep.
And after another moment,
better shut the fuck up before you get smacked the fuck up.
And after another moment, Daken, Isla, and Nezes, you guys just hear poof, 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 behind you. You three are back. You three are back back at the springs. Your muscles aren't contracting anymore, but you feel just riddles of pain coursing through your entire bodies.
Oh shit! So
Ow!
we're back.
Welcome back, guys.
Shit hurts.
Fuck you.
How was your adventure?
Daken, shut the
Please
fuck
don't.
up.
Have fun.
Don't.
Fuck no.
Come on now.
Morgana, roll me a perception check that quick, please.
God
God
damn
damn
it.
it.
Mm-hmm.
14.
Okay. As you stand up, and when you...
Oh wait, hold on, wait, I'm my mod, I'm sorry. Hold on. 18.
Okay. Alright, okay. That's actually better. Okay. So as you stand up, you kind of look at Nezes. Her eyes, you start to just pulsate once in like a snake-like yellow manner. They change and they revert to their her usual eyes.
Okay, so what happened while we were gone? 'Cause that's not normal.
Emily, you cut
You're
out.
gonna need to elaborate.
You cut out for me, Kaylee. What?
You're gonna need to elaborate.
A salad, as usual. And then spawned by tentacles. And there was a big snake eye. And also a tattoo.
And as Nezes raises her hand, you see like a snake eye tattoo on her on the inside of her palm. The same, more or less, the same eye structure as her eyes flashed when you first saw her when you were back.
Do you two things in the... Don't you have the... Don't you have Izaz? Is that...
Yeah.
What?
Wait, is Azaz still okay with the snake thing?
You start to feel around for him. Give me a wisdom check, please.
5.
Okay. You feel...
You have a nat 20.
If you want to use it, go ahead.
Then that's 20.
You're using it? Okay. Hold on a sec. Okay, there we go. You focus in. You don't feel them for a second, but then you focus in a bit more into your hand. Tiny kitty. Tiny shadow kitty right in your hand.
Aww.
Good.
But it looks
I needed
weak.
that today.
It looks weak.
Oh.
Never mind.
It looks and you look at it, it feels like it's been drained out of its energy.
She's the only one that could see him, right?
Daken and anyone with true sight in the party can see Azaz as well.
Me.
Oh shit.
So yeah. So you just kind of look at the little kitty in your hand and just kind of pet it, and it kind of fades away. But you still feel its presence in the back of your mind. But you're not sure what's going on with this battle of attrition between these two creatures within your own soul. That's pretty much it at the moment.
You should learn to make amends.
So, what are you going to do?
Can I make an Arcana check or something about this? Oh, sorry, Emily, go.
Said my internet's being bad today as usual.
No, you're fine. Pretty much, you still feel the sense of Azaz around you, but not to healthy extent, I guess. And Morgana, yeah, you can roll an Arcana check to see what's. Actually, roll me give me the same check with a history modifier. What do you mean? If you can recall what this thing is, to be exact, if you can recall what it is.
So do I just roll a history check?
Yeah, roll me a history check.
Am I still at disadvantage?
Yeah, you haven't had your long rest, so your exhaustion point is still not there.
Yeah, I rolled another net 20, but it doesn't.
Ooh boy. Oh goodness.
Big oof.
Big oof.
I don't know shit.
All right. And if you want to go for an Arcana check as well, yeah, you can go for it.
Yeah, fuck it. So I rolled a 12, but I also rolled a nat 1.
That's with disadvantage. So you don't know why this thing is coming after Emily. You don't know why this thing is coming after Nezes exactly. That one goes into fucking prison. All right, but
I don't have any.
It needs to be rebuffed.
Yep, exactly. As another moment passes, everybody give me perception checks, please.
Fuck!
Hey, perception. I got advantage on that.
I don't.
9.
9. All right.
My roll's so terrible today. What did I do to the universe?
9.
23.
23.
I rolled a 9. I rolled a 19.
Mm-hmm. Morgana.
8.
9.
Okay.
I'm there with you.
Isla.
I want to take a nap.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a 10.
Roll a 10. Okay.
I
Daken
want my
missed.
double advantage
Can I
back.
go
This is
sleep?
bullshit.
Daken missed. You kind of just hear a little bit of a bubbling from the koi pond. And the bubbling just kind of appears and then simmers down again. You're not sure
We need
why.
to get out of here. Right
I'd
now
like
is
to sleep.
From what I can get, there was something that came out and grabbed Nezes, and now she may be possessed by another demon.
Welcome to the
Either
club.
Shush. Do we want to stay here and also get hurt or possessed? Find what it is and stop it. Fail or leave.
I just wanted to relax, man.
And I apologize, okay? I fucked up.
I've had a wonderful time, thank you very much.
Daken, shut it.
I fucked up. I am so sorry that I've dragged you into this. I should have just let the fucking rift in the wall be, but I didn't. I dragged 2 people in with me, and then something bad happened while we were gone. I'm sorry.
How many empty water bottles can I get and fill it up with the spring water? Because, fuck. We're leaving. I'm taking that shit with me.
Okay. I'll let you decide amongst yourselves how much you guys want to just grab before you guys go.
So are we leaving?
If it's for the night, then sure. If we want to go back to the main city, then sure.
Oh, that's on Daken. He's kind of our only ride.
Hey.
We can find like a little hotel in the city nearby.
I have some mercenary friends up in a... Damn it, what city is it, Tom?
Izanagi.
This is a
We could stay
one-night thing.
I wish I had friends.
Hell, we can go to Daken's frickin' castle.
Oh shit, I have a castle!
We all keep forgetting that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Fuck are the enemies that are planned for that? Okay.
I mean, from what I said, from what the letter read, we still have to kick a bunch of monsters' asses before we can get it.
Oh, hell no, I want to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's my castle, but I have to clear it out first, you know?
Well, you weren't there for a while.
Then is it really your castle, Daken?
I mean, I haven't been there yet. I just have this card that says it's mine, so...
Just like
Yeah,
humans, we
a
need
deed
to
of
go
rights
there
to
and
be
conquer.
exact. A deed of rights to the castle.
Yeah, literally just got a letter saying the castle's yours, man. Go ahead, you just need to clear it out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for it.
Should we go in like a different room or something? Something away from the pond?
You can. There is a door to the porch which you can close, but it is a tatami like paper door, like a traditional one.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Paper door
say.
isn't gonna stop a freaking tentacle.
I will say, if you do choose to close the door, it will not. It will stop it. But but if you choose to stay the night, there will be a possibility of it reappearing. But only to the point of it just being there in the pond, and not using anything else to like grab, snatch you guys up. So if you guys choose to rest up for the night, I will allow it like a long rest for you 3 to take off your exhaustion levels.
I'm finna take a fat nap.
Yeah, as long as it's not gonna hurt us, then we should be okay.
I mean, shit, I don't mind going back to bed. I woke up at 3 a.m., damn it.
Mm-hmm. So, Daken, if you want to take, Daken and Nala, if you guys want to take another short rest, it will be another 4 hours of sleep for both of you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right. And for the rest of you, it'll be the full 8 hours. So again, you two will be awake before anybody else.
Yay!
Well, I mean, I only sleep for 4 hours to get full rest.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Then Morgana, you and Daken and I will be up at the same time. The rest of you will be up a bit later. So, as the night draws to a close and if you guys choose to retire, we'll leave that day for then. And as you guys knock out, Nezes, roll me a wisdom saving throw really quick, please.
Oh, great.
Oh, fun.
Oh no.
Nat 20, please be a nat 20. 4.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Alright. Alright.
That
all-
dice when we're done.
That's almost a nat 20.
Just add 6.
So close.
4 plus 20, 420.
You just sage all your dice, Emily.
Sage them all.
I don't have sage. I used the rainbow dice for luck this month and they're not working.
Oh my god. Okay.
Cursed.
So as you drift off into unconsciousness, you feel your body just be submersed in water. You look around, try to swim in it. You can surprisingly breathe in the water. You look around, and you don't see anything. You look down, up. Everything you see is water. You don't see any fish. But you do see, if you look up, some skeletons of what seems to be a half-orc, and a male human and a female human. But if you look down, you just see a closed eyelid, just pulsating. If you reach down to it, it rapidly opens, and you see the same yellow eye, black slit down the middle, and it just says, "Welcome," and you rapidly wake up from your nightmare.
Alright.
Alright. And Amida, roll me a wisdom save, please.
Oh, no.
Do I have disadvantage?
Since you are taking a long rest, your exhaustion level has been taken off. Same for you, Mistfall and Morgana. Your double advantage is back. For the rest of this session and 2 more. Alright.
So, wisdom saving throw?
Yep. Oh, and your disadvantage was only on ability checks, so your saving throws weren't affected by that exhaustion level at all, by the way.
Okay. 16.
Alright. So as you try to fall asleep, you kind of just look around. It's the dead of night in your village. You're standing right next to your old house. You just see your mother comforting your father, while you hear just him repeatedly say, "It's all my fault, it's all my fault, it's all my fault." And you just see him crying more than you've ever seen your father show emotion before. And
Can I approach him?
as you try to walk into your house, you feel your spectral body just kind of whoosh by. Your hand just kind of whooshes by the doorknob, and you just kind of fall into the house a little bit. And as you walk in, the kitchen table was flipped upside down. There are claw marks around the entrance to the main extension, where your father and your mother stay in their rooms, and you still see that the 2 missing gems from the pedestal on the countertop. And when you walk into your parents' room, you hear your father still just repeat the same sentence over and over and over again while crying, while your mother is more or less on the brink of giving birth, more or less just close to really close to her water breaking. Is just consoling your father.
Can I try to hug him?
You approach your father, and your hands just go through him. And he doesn't even pay any mind. He just keeps crying and crying and crying. His sobs going louder and louder. And your dream ends with just hearing your mother gasp. And you wake up. There are tears streaming down your face as well. And Daken.
Hey.
Wisdom saving throw, please.
Third one. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'll be right back.
With disadvantage.
Wait. Oh, what? Hold
I'll
on.
be right back,
Okay,
Tom.
that means it's straight then.
Yeah, and straight roll.
That's a 16.
Okay. As you fall back asleep, trying to focus your mind on anything, you feel your body just kind of rise up as you open your eyes and see the dead bodies of all of your friends around you.
Yes! Trauma! Yes! Kill me!
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
Alright.
Tom has been after me.
Alright.
It's time.
You
3
see...
wisdom saves in 1 episode.
You see... You see Nezes' body, Morgana's, Mist's, Amida's. You see Seren's. You see Eric's, Angel's, Shatri's. You see every single student just kind of lay down on the floor. And but you look closer and you don't see Isla.
Oh, that's a good thing. Nice!
But behind you, you hear just a wicked laughter.
Oh god.
Oh dear.
Turn around, and it's a way older version of Isla. There are scars going down her cheeks from her eyes, and her entire face is from more or less down from her jaw, down her chin, into her chest, and her hands are covered in blood. And if you turn around and see, you've seen that some chunks have been bitten out of some of the bodies.
What the fuck?
And you look back at Isla. And you look back at Isla and you see fangs just across her entire mouth. All of them covered in blood.
What the
And just
fuck is
lunging
wrong
at
with
you.
your
And she just lunges at you, and that's it. And you wake up in a cold sweat. Next to Isla, as usual, she's sleeping as peaceful as can be, and without any issue, you just kind of wake up, shrug yourself off, but you still feel an overwhelming sense of dread.
Shit, bitch, what's wrong with you?
What?
Alright?
Yeah, What's wrong with you?
Fuck what?
Were you not? Did you not listen?
Huh?
No, this is I love more than Molly.
Yeah.
Alright. So as another moment passes, the sun starts to rise, and you just see a lovely red sun just start to shift into the yellow over the horizon, and all the crystals around you from the stone bath, you kind of see a glow as a smell of rose petals and cherry blossoms fills your senses. The morning goes without a hitch, and I want to say, Mistfall and Amida, you guys are still a bit asleep while Amida, Nezes, and Mistfall, you guys are still a bit asleep while Daken, Isla, and Daken, Isla, and Morgana, you guys wake up around 7 a.m. While you guys are still sleeping in until 11.
I thought I was about to have a nightmare. Okay, shit.
Don't say anything!
Why do you say these things?
You want to roll a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah,
Really, why do you think I write these
there he
things?
goes.
Tom cracks his nose.
Why do you think I write these things?
He's already pulled this session out of his ass because I tried to ask Tazzy something. She was like, "I don't know what he's doing."
What do you mean?
Literally, all my plans for tonight, I didn't tell Tazzy shit.
Why?
Because I tried to ask Tazzy and he was like, "I don't fucking know what he's doing."
Because I wanted to surprise her as well.
Ah, Jesus.
No one likes your surprises, Tom.
Surprises are bullshit.
Alright.
That's a bad surprise party.
That's a surprise party. I hate
With the morning rising up, what do you guys choose to do? Let's start with Morgana, Daken, and Amida, since you guys wake up first.
I am gonna go into the other room and prepare a few things.
Alright. Are you preparing breakfast for the party?
The party?
Wow.
The exact answer I expected you to say.
Yeah.
What party?
No. I have a breakfast for two planned.
Alright. Alright.
Sweet, can I join?
Yes.
Make that 3.
No.
I'm kidding.
Everybody
Wait,
else
stop.
vanished. Everybody else vanished.
Did someone say food?
Alright.
Amida, go
As long
back
as there's
to sleep
pancakes.
and starve.
On my hit list.
Alright, yeah.
on the list
Okay.
again.
Yeah, we can include pancakes. That's all right.
Alright, 1 second. I'm checking everything.
What's better, waffles or pancakes?
Depends entirely.
Alright,
on what you get
so,
from.
Daken, as you just go a bit away from into the other room, as you start to prepare everything, you kind of the walls just start to enclose a little bit around you, and
Claustrophobia.
No, ever so slightly, but to the point where you don't even hear anything happen outside of the room where you and Isla are, and
Great.
and vice versa. You guys don't hear Isla or Daken at all within this room. And Morgana, what are you going to do in the morning?
I'm gonna get high.
All right.
There she is.
All right. As you go into the springs and kind of dip your toe into it, the water seems to be warmer than usual.
Somebody farted.
You know,
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
All right. And Emily, by the way, we'll have to talk about a bit after the session, both of us in private.
Alright.
All right. So, as you
One fear.
and Morgana, as you dip into the water a bit, it is a bit warmer, but not so much out of the ordinary that you're spooked by it. So you kind of just dip your entire body into it, and the water just still kind of overwhelms you, and you just kind of really feel relaxed. Everything just washes away, and shit, dude, this feels nice. And roll me a Constitution check, please.
I was literally about to roll like 4, but I just rolled a nat 20.
All right. Yeah. You're buzzed.
For once, it's not a nat 20 that's worthless.
You're buzzed as hell. And
Lit.
for the time being, we'll leave you three with that. And as the morning passes, I'm gonna say Daken and Nyla, you take about a majority of the 4 hours that's left for Nezes, Mist, and Amida to sleep on your breakfast. Just enjoying time together at the moment. And all the rest of you, Mist, Amida, and Nezes, you guys wake up around 11. So Daken, first of all, Daken and Nyla, what do you choose to do with you, during your breakfast date?
I'm stuffing my face with pancakes.
Oh, alright. Okay. Alright, one sec. By the way, Dan, I wasn't really prepared for the thing, for tonight. So, if you catch my drift, by the way.
Yeah, no, I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But, okay. As you guys just enjoy your time together, you just hear a little bit of faint music in the back of your minds. No. Okay, but from what you can at least surmise, it does sound romantic. Both of you don't even know what song it is, but to you, Dan, specifically, not Daken, but you do know what the song is.
I feel like we are on the same page of the original song we spoke of.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
I will say was gonna do a live performance, but that's been shot down. YouTube does not like.
Yeah, YouTube copyright is gonna be on.
I got
ass.
Ah, never mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything over 30
if I had
seconds
my violin,
long. Anything over 30 seconds long will just kill it, even if it's a cover. So rip. I've already looked at like all the terms and services for that. So while Dan and I talked about it. So if anything, that could be like a private thing between you and Molly at the moment, Dan.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just leave it to you guys to figure it out after the session. But Miss Amida and Nezes, you guys wake up and nothing seems out of the ordinary. But one of the bedrooms has kind of been, what you guys see has kind of been blocked off by thicker tatami layers, being more or less morphed into the walls. And you cannot hear anything that happens in it, and vice versa. They can't hear you at the moment. So, what do you choose to do when you wake up?
Didn't I wake up crying?
Yeah, yes, you did.
Fun, I'm gonna go eat my feelings away.
Alright.
oh, that's a whole mood.
Again, as you open up the fridge, you just see meat upon meat upon meat. This fridge has been selectively looking at your tastes and figuring out what you guys like.
Is that why it gave me salad and vegan cheese?
Just a
Yeah.
salad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it knows what you want.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Do you like?
That's what it thinks you want. It might not be
like-
what you actually want, but that's what it thinks you want.
It's like YouTube in a sense.
Yeah, it's an algorithm.
The recommended section.
Yeah, it's like YouTube recommended.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You may have
Doesn't
you
recommend
may have
you
not.
anything.
It's not sure.
Opens fridge to conspiracy theory video.
Perfect.
But that's just a theory.
Again.
Game theory.
Alright.
A gay theory.
Perfect.
Hey, happy Pride Month. Alright. Mistfall, you obviously notice Amida just crying as she wakes up.
I don't want to move, but I'm gonna stare at her and be like, "Are you okay?"
Sure,
Oh.
if you want to say that I'm okay.
You know I know when you're lying, right?
Yeah, I do.
I'm sorry about yesterday.
It's not your fault. It was all me. I shouldn't have chased him down.
Technically, it's my fault. I found the rift. I decided to try to gather everyone and dragged Morgana along. You wanted to go as well, and found something we probably shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to see them one more time.
I know, you've told me, but I don't know if you realized, but I'm pretty sure that was a time rift. That was in a place that, one, it belonged to you, but it was before you were even born. So I think part of the reason why your parents couldn't see us was we were never there to begin with. I don't think we're even born back then yet. Maybe Morgana. They wouldn't have known us. We weren't there in that time.
I think you're right.
I don't. I want to say that maybe they are still out there, but everything that you've told me, maybe they're not.
No. I saw their dead bodies. What do you mean?
No, I'm saying, yeah, they're maybe actually gone. I know that you had a chance to see them, but it's also opening old wounds. I don't want to say this, but it might be time to let go.
You wouldn't know.
I would know. I lost my mom. Only to find out that she was alive in a different dimension. I lost my father, even though he was a fucking asshole. Lost him in a house fire. He's done some bad shit to both me and my mom. I want to be sad that he's gone, because he was a good man. But something in him changed, and he was.
I lost my family in one night. I lost everyone. How could you know?
Right?
I guess I've lost only a few people at a time, but that pain still lingers. Losing in your village, they can be considered family. I don't know how that feels. I just know that I lost one certain person that I love.
feels terrible. You
Amida?
blame yourself.
I'm sorry.
Amida and Mistfall, after you guys, as you guys talk, you hear the owner clear his throat, and him just calmly say, "Letter for Miss Sorenheim," and he kind of pulls out a letter and hands it to you, Amida.
It's an invite to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Finally! Woo! Let's go, Sakurai!
Alright. And
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine, dude. You're fine. When you open the letter, you recognize the handwriting, Amida. It's your father's handwriting. All it reads, "Hello, sweetie," and signed by Carlo. That's it. You do recognize this is your father's handwriting and your father's name at the signature.
Mist?
And
I think he's still out there.
And as you say this, the owner just kind of bows and walks away. And that's where we'll end tonight's session.
No!
Alright. I hope you guys enjoyed. With cliffhangers and mysteries galore tonight. Hope you guys enjoy. We'll try to be back next week. But please do follow our Twitter at Roll the Dragon for potential updates. If we can't be live next week due to my work, or if any of the cast members have any announcements, that will be put there as well. So, if you guys want to check out follow the Discord as well. Oh no, that's the incorrect link, by the way, Kaylee. It's !RT Discord. Because that's my personal one. One sec. RT Discord and !RTD Twitter as well. So yeah, go ahead and go join the server. Go follow the Twitter. We'll be posting regular updates about everything here. If you guys have anything to say before we finish, go right ahead.
Ask us questions. 2 sessions from now. Ask me anything.
Yeah, if you guys want to ask us questions for another AMA, we after episode 21, we will be answering questions in the chat and on Twitter with the hashtag #RT roll the AMA as well. So if you guys have anything, please do ask ahead. We'll be happy to take any questions. But with that, we'll be finishing tonight's episode of Roll the Dragon, and hope to catch you next week. See ya.
Bye.